Hello everyone and welcome to Better Together as One. My name is Claire Gavin and I'm your co-host, as well as Margaret Wallace-Duffy, who we will see very soon. We are on location here in Burlington for our Better Together as One Main Street Matters. And on my right here we have the lovely Adele. And she is the creator of Chaos to Clarity, which is incredibly exciting. So Adele, thank you for having us.
Thanks for having me.
We're really excited to have you on the show. There's nothing more exciting in my world to feel super organized. But I think it would be really great if you can sort of just talk to the viewers and explain sort of how you got to where you are today, from where you had started to now.
Okay. Well, I am a mother of two adults right now, but at the time I started my career as a lab technician, so I was in the medical field for probably about 25 years, first as a technician, and then I went into the administrative part of it. And again, busy mom, just like a lot of my clients. And I always joke to say that I was my first client because I was busy mom, always worked full time. My eldest was ill most of his life, so he right from birth, so I was doing hospitals and appointments and trying to fit in work and all that kind of stuff. So I really thought that I was naturally just a disorganized person, and then it came to be that I was laid off, or I guess my contract wasn't done. So I was kind of in my mid-40s. What am I going to do? Do I want to go back to the organizing business? Not organizing, sorry, the medical business. Which I could do, love doing the medical. So I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so I kind of tempted myself out, if you want to say, for because I know doctor's offices always need extra hands. So I worked the summer, and through that summer, I kind of thought, okay, you really got to think about what you do and what you want to do and how you like to do things. So I realized that at work I was very organized, and I always had a thought process and that kind of stuff. And then I thought, like, why is my home like crazy, right? So then I thought the reason I really took the time to really think about what I like to do, what was the parts I really liked about my job and what I didn't like about my job. I love the people, I love the medical, and hearing people's stories and stuff like that. But that at home, it's just, you're so tired and you're just trying to keep yourself above insanity so that for your children, that kind of stuff. But you know what, that really and this is what I find was really I thought my kids were disorganized, but no, they were just disorganized because mom was. And I find that children are really resilient. They get the organization, but we have to have those systems in place for them. So then I just and I realized I was not a 9-to-5 person. I was creative. I found that when I really thought about it, when I worked at a job, it was once I got to know the job, I was like, oh, okay, I get a little restless. So that's when and then I got online and said, do you want to be a professional organizer? And I went, oh, yes. So, yeah.
Amazing.
So that's how I started.
Well, congratulations. I mean, that's incredibly exciting. And now you've been doing this for how long now?
15 years.
15 years. Amazing. So why would someone hire a professional organizer? Like, if I think, okay, I'm super organized, at least I think I am, why would someone think to actually hire a professional organizer?
Oh, so many different reasons. But I will tell you that a lot of my clients are very organized in the thought process. And when I do get in their homes, I see that they tried. Like, there's different systems and product that they've done. But again, it takes the time. A lot of people think, well, I'm just disorganized, I can't do it. But it really is a lot of mindset. It's a lot of, just finding the time to really take the time to realize what it is that's causing you. And a lot of times you have family and spouses and caregivers and all those things, and people with health problems and stuff like that. So all those things create factors. And I think what makes it so stressful for people is that we're really hard on ourselves, that we really feel that I'm disorganized. How can I get organized? And we compare us now with Facebook and everybody and these new shows out with everything's so perfect. Well, we tend to compare, right? And we feel down on ourselves and how do we get this way and that kind of stuff. And that's where we come in as professional organizers. We can help you think through that process.
Right.
And so a lot of what we do is very important, is the consult, is the listening. Why did you get the way why did you get this way and how did you get this way? And let's work through it. I always tell my clients, just like, it is what it is. Let's move forward. And I think that's the hardest part is just starting.
Yeah.
Just asking for help.
Well, and I think too, I mean, for myself, I know the benefits of feeling organized. What would you say some of the top benefits would really be to feel organized, to actually have someone come in their home and help them with this process?
Oh, definitely one is a stress level.
Yeah.
And it's very healthy too. Like you get, a lot of people have pets. And when I start, you just take that decluttering and take that stuff out, you've got a lot of dog hairs and there's dust and they have kids who have asthma and allergies and they're wondering why they're not getting better. When you take some of that stuff away, that's a lot of dust and stuff. Routine, as we know, like we're so busy that if we have this routine where you don't have to think about it because you know that every time you're going to go for that thing, it's going to be there because, that kind of thing. So that is huge for stress level. And sometimes it's that procrastination too, right? Like we're like, I just don't have time. I just don't, So it's just like anything else. It's just baby steps, and that's where the professional organizer comes in. We can make you think that thought process differently.
So really being organized is eliminating a lot of people's stress and creating the structure and the process on a daily basis.
And it also opens them up for having the time to think about stuff they love to do, right? Yeah. They can't be creative because they've got that office that looks terrible or that makes them stressed every time they go into it. So once that's organized, they can go in there, they can be creative, they can, and open up.
So for now, for us at home, for the viewers, the majority of the people probably watching are working from home today, as well as now having their children at home. I know for me, I have both daughters at home. One's a university student, one's in grade 12. What would you say would be a top tip that you would sort of suggest to families that are all trying to cohabitate as well as exist professionally and even as a student at home?
I think the number one thing is to have your own space. Like it would be lovely if we all had our own little, kids had their own little office and we had our own little office, and it doesn't work that way. Unfortunately, even if it's a matter of just having that drawer that's just that child's or that just your husband's, or when you're sharing a desk, like for example, for my daughter and I, she's 26 and she's at home and she works full-time, goes to school and all that kind of stuff. So what we do is we have these little areas that's hers. So if I come in, like this morning, and her stuff is all over my desk, I literally can take her stuff and put it in the drawer. So when she comes in and realizes, where's my stuff, she knows it's in the drawer. Same with me, because that's the thing about working at home, is you're into something and then the phone rings or the kid cries or the school calls because you got to get the child, that kind of stuff. And then you just leave everything there. So if everybody has a place for their stuff, then that's number one, is having a home for their stuff. The children can come and they do their online learning. They know that their booklets are there and things like that. So they don't always have to rely on mom either.
Right,
for fun.
Amazing. Well, those are amazing tips, and I think just the simplicity of what that might be for people can be life-changing. So stay tuned. When we come back, Margaret will be speaking with Adele, and she's going to give us some more tips, some visible tips as well for us to have in our back pocket. Stay tuned.